There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have successfully installed Windows 98 on Proxmox as a VM. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Tech Tinktronics channel. And what we are going to be working with today is how to install Windows 98 as a Proxmox VM. It's a little tech history lesson. It's a Tech Tinktronics production. And there's going to be a couple of things that we're going to need to get as far as prerequisites are concerned. We're going to need a server running Proxmox, Windows 9X Project ISO. We might need some drivers. Also, too, here are the steps that we should follow. Step 1 is we should log in the Proxmox node. We should upload the 9X ISO to Proxmox. I'm going to upload a couple ISOs to Proxmox regarding Windows 9X, Windows 98. And we're going to try to boot into this 9X CD and see what the instructions do for us. Okay, I said to go to ISO images, upload, select file. I'm going to try this 9X disk first. Hopefully this works for us. All right, our ISO image is on the server. And we're just going to try to go create a VM. We'll be and we'll try to see what we could do. Make sure that we select Microsoft Windows. I'm going to go to the lowest that I can go. And I think 32 gigabytes will suffice. Doesn't need that much space. CPU, we're just going to leave it alone. Memory, I'm not going to even give it much. I'm not even going to touch memory. I'm going to let this go. 1 core, drive 2, 32 gigs. Hopefully this boots for us. And let's see. Well, see what happens when we start this. All right, we are going to boot from CD-ROM. I'm going to start Windows 98 setup from CD-ROM. Going to do this driver thing, PCI bus scan complete. So we want to hit enter to continue. We're going to configure unallocated disk space, which is recommended. You have a drive over 512 megabytes in size. Would you like to enable large disk support? This allows more efficient use of disk space and larger partitions to be defined. So I will say yes, enable large disk support. Setup will restore your computer. Enter, continue. Hmm. So with that in mind, I'm going to pull up the instructions that came with this disk. All right, so we're moving forward. It's formatting the hard drive that as we wish for it to do. All right, we're gonna press enter to continue the setup. That's not what I wanted. Okay, it's gonna do its thing. Moving right along here. It brought us to the A prompt after that. At the A prompt, we need to type setup. And press enter. Oh, that's interesting. And then we are prompted on this disk to do what we want to install. I'm gonna do the Windows number three Windows 98 Second Edition. See how this works for us. Press any key to continue. Proceed with the format. All right, now proceeding forward. It's weird. I don't know why it wants to do the double mouse thing, but that is just so weird. So we're preparing a directory of where we want Windows to go. We'll just go with typical. All the most. We don't want to start up this. We don't need it. We don't have a floppy. Uh-uh. All right, we'll just relax and let this run its course. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, in order to get Windows 98 to work in Proxmox, the memory that you assign it can be no more than a gig. No more than a gig. That was the issue that I ran into earlier, and now we're almost done setting this up, which is great. So I'll just let this continue. Okay. Windows is now setting up the plug and play hardware that we may have, devices that we may have. Cool. So go ahead and enter our time zones and what have you. So we're talking about New York. So well, I'm not New York. Close enough. It is not this early in the morning. And yeah. And this is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. We have an instance of Windows 98 running, and this could be very educational for us all. Testing. Okay, we will restart now. I'm so excited. Here we go. It doesn't look good. All right, so it looks like we'll just have to use the default monitor. See what other hardware. Updating system settings. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have successfully installed Windows 98 on Proxmox as a VM.